Boosie concert. Shooting. Who would have thunk it? Come on now. Let's get to it.
After a gunman started shooting inside a crowded bar where 3 people were injured. It happened early this morning at the Field House Lounge. When officers went inside, they found 2 victims. Both were taken to the hospital, listed in critical condition. The 3rd victim went to the ER on his own with a minor injury. Police say there was a concert there, and at some point a fight broke out and a person began shooting. If you were there at that concert, you have any information about this incident, you're urged to contact police right away.
Summit County, Ohio. Akron police are looking for the gunman who opened fire inside a crowded bar early Monday, injuring 3 people. According to police, the shooting happened around 2 a.m. at the Field House Lounge in the 300 block of Paul Williams Street. Off-duty uniformed officers working security for the business heard the gunshots and called for assistance. When officers went inside, they found 2 of the 3 victims, an 18-year-old male and a 36-year-old male, Both transported to the local hospital are listed in critical condition. Their names have not been released. The 3rd victim, a 25-year-old man, showed up at an emergency room with a grazed gunshot injury. His name is also not being released. Police said there had been a concert at the Fieldhouse Lounge, and at some point, a fight broke out and the gunman fired multiple shots. Promotion flyers posted to social media indicate the concert was featuring Torrance Boosie Ivy Hatch Jr. According to previous reports, 2 people died in August 2024 after shots were fired prior to an outdoor concert also set to include Boosie. Anyone with information is asked to call the Akron Police Department Detective Bureau at 330-375-2490 or 333-0375-2-TIP. Tipsters can also call the Summit County Crime Stoppers at 330-434-COPS. As a former bouncer, like for real life former bouncer, did all of this stuff as far as clubs go. I've never had a scenario like this happen. You know why? I don't do the homie discount, the non-homie pat downs, the none of this stuff. Cats gotta understand, there are people that are overly emotional, especially off of liquor. What do they say all the time? Liquor and clubs don't really mix, or liquor and live events don't really mix. That's the same freaking thing. There is a reason why you should automatically have a rectangle standing metal detector. Already, automatically. You're not getting through that. So that's number 1. Number 2, Boosie, you gonna have to sue these security companies because this is bad on your name. You already had what happened last year. I think it was in Tulsa or something like that, where they started getting it cracking and stuff like that. And it had nothing to do with Boosie. It had 0 to do with him. But what it did have, unfortunately, is a crowd and a swarm of people who come here to party and BS. That's just what it is. So when you hear of a Boosie concert, if he doesn't fix this image, bro, because I'm pretty sure if he come out and he talk about it, which I'm pretty sure Vlad gonna scroll it up and then talk about it and bring it all up and, oh yeah. So what about this? What about that? Let me help you out. Vlad is gonna ask the question. Boosie is going to say something like this if he's intelligent enough, which I believe he is. They never talk about all the shows and everybody else went home and all this stuff and everything like that. Yeah, the problem is it's 1 too many. Once there's 1 that happens, dang. 2, damn. 3, what the you know what I'm saying? So when we're thinking about Boosie, when Boosie is doing his thing and doing his 1-2 and all that and everything like that, he has to notice you're a whole entire brand. You cannot operate like everybody else. You can't be like anybody else. You can't do nothing. So, unfortunately for Boosie, this is what it is. If he doesn't learn real quick that it's not just what you do, it's how you do, it's the crowd that's around you. If he don't understand that, I'm going to tell y'all now, it's going to get worse. Because they're not going to book Boosie. This is a matter of your money. This is a matter of your money, like they like to say. You have to do it this way. Because if you don't, it is over for Boosie. Nobody wants to go to shows where it's nothing but violence. People want to show up, party, drink, smoke, shake ass, and go home. But it seems right now that once a year or twice a year, a Boosie concert gonna get shot up. So maybe this is par for the course and the quota. But Boosie has to literally hire somebody to check the security. It just is what it is. I don't care how it go. And if they don't want to do it that way, walk off, because now it's a security threat. And somebody and anybody and a lot of people probably gonna say, oh, well, this is what happened with rap concerts and all that. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. You show up to a city where you don't know anybody, where there are people who disapprove of other people, thugs and gangsters and everything like that, and they show up and then they clash all in the middle and stuff like that. It happens, unfortunately, because a bunch of morons and dummies don't know how to just make it back home. But that's neither here nor there. Boosie got to get his money. Everybody got to get their money, so I'm not upset with it. But I'm not going to blame rap music, because before rap music, there was already gangs. There was already BS going on. We don't know how to manufacture guns, bullets, none of that stuff. So I'm not finna be one of those to do it. But what I will say is Boosie gonna have to get on top of his security as far as making sure everything runs smoothly, because if you don't, your money gonna go. Nobody rocking. Nobody coming to a Boosie concert. Nobody messing with it. Nobody doing anything, bro. Because if they fear, because we want the women, we don't want to fear coming near. But it's all about the women. And if he don't got the women, man, I'm sorry. Nobody showing up to no club with a bunch of wings.
What's really hood when I'm through the hood? Nothing be said, we got it overstood. The team fed, yeah, it's really good. Put that on everything, bro, you're never good. What's really hood when I'm through the hood? Nothing be said, we got it overstood.